I know, long time no see. I know I look a little different right now, but that's just the ups and downs of life. I was feeling extremely called to pull, and I've been wanting to pull, and I've been missing being a part of the collective and like reading and even listening to reads. I don't know if you've been looking for me, if you even care, but totally cool if you don't. I know we're some here just for the entertainment of it. But I just came on to read. In short, my mom died, and it kind of hit me randomly. It hit me in unexpected ways. And then I moved across the country, and I started a new job. But those are just some of the big things. I also got full stack certified. So I'm certified as a junior developer, is what I would call it. So it in no way call me an expert developer. But everything's going great. Still getting through, working it out. You know what I mean? So I was definitely called to do a reading. I have no idea what for or who for or what this is. I feel called to it. I don't know what the hell. And I usually don't listen. Hi, Mimi. So I don't know. I feel like it's time to start listening more to that call, because I've been listening. I've been getting crazy dreams. I don't know about you guys, or if it's a water sign thing, or if it's a Pisces thing, but dreams have been absolutely crazy. Like I've been developing superpowers in my dreams. Like the high jump, except I think I'm trying to fly. And then telekinesis. I can move stuff with my mind or my energy. I don't know. And I can turn it into other things like alchemy as well. And then my limbs regrow if you cut them off, apparently. So I don't know. Dreams are crazy for me. I don't know if it's crazy for you, but it is actually turning into like, it's lucid dreaming. Like I know I'm dreaming, and I can like calm myself down to where I don't wake up, but I know that I can do things that you can't do in the 3D, which is really cool. And I've been seeing a lot of family that have passed on. Oh, really? I've been like forcing myself to sleep. I don't know. It's usually not very possible, but I've been taking a lot of melatonin. And I sit in bed and I don't know. I'm sorry you're having trouble sleeping though. Literally, I think I sleep too much, but that could be a Pisces thing too. But since you're here, Mimi, what's your sign? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus? I could read for you with your energy. Because I don't know why I'm here. I was going to either just start rolling my die. Libra sun. Oh, I love Libras. I'm a Libra rising, so we would probably get along pretty well. I'm not feeling drawn towards the Comfy Witch Tarot. I love this one. I don't know if you've seen it. But, so this will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So let's see here. I've got a peace candle flickering. Pink candle with some runic inscriptions, and it's flickering pretty hard. Got some frankincense for the mood. I feel like a lot of healing's needed right now. And I was getting a message when I was starting to go live, when I was getting everything set. I was like trying to cleanse things. And it's like, I usually don't really notice it as much, but I was really noticing that the smoke was going over the objects. It was like avoiding the objects. And in a way of getting over something in order to avoid it. And I think there's a lot of stuff coming to the surface this year. Maybe it's personal, maybe you guys resonate with it. I mean, it's gotta be something, right? But taking mind that all the things that we're trying to get over, we need to like get through, I guess, or realize if we're getting over it or if we're getting over it. You know what I mean? So maybe that's just something. That's all I got from that. Hi. Okay. So Libras, I got 9 of Cups. I was actually doing Libra. Ozzy. 9 of Cups. Live in a constant state of gratitude, and it's in reverse. And this chick is just doing van life, right? Except not just van life. It looks like she might own like a little coffee shop. She has her dog. Her van's tripped out the way she likes it. So it's like having your world perfect, and it doesn't necessarily need to belong anywhere. But I think the thing is, we're struggling with the need to belong. Where do we belong? Like, I'm unique, I'm special, but am I supposed to belong somewhere? And it can become a fight between codependency, where we try to attach to things in order to pretend to relate to it, when really it's like, I can relate to it because I'm empathetic, but I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's almost like a who am I, but it's like a deeper sense of like, do I like it here? Where do I belong? Do I belong here? But with that, I feel like there's like, when it's in reverse, yeah, it can be a little codependent, or it can be fighting the urge to be codependent. It can be fighting the urge, you want to share this with somebody. Like, I'm emotionally fulfilled, but I'm not seeing it that way in the moment because maybe there's no one for you to reflect off of. We also have the Hermit. There are some things that must be done on your own, and this smoke is getting right in my throat. Now I'm imagining her, in the van, right? And it's this magical place where it's comfortable. Like, I'm thinking comfort, like super comfortable. And it's not all glitz and glamour, but it is to this person because they're just chilling and making time for the things they love. And I feel like the direct focus is on this necklace. It's this object that's right in front of them. When's the last time that we have literally sat down and have done nothing? Libras especially. Libras always trying to be around other people, trying to be the mixer and greeter, right? They love company. They love making a house a home. They love the balance. They almost like conflict because they can be the mediator. You know what I mean? Like, they can see both sides. It's like a unique challenge. But with this, she's just focusing on what's right in front of her. You're paying attention to the detail, the edges, the surface, the way it feels in her hand. Maybe it's time to connect with pendulum work, right? Maybe I'll do some pendulum questions. I have to go grab it, but I could do pendulum questions as well. Anyway, so it gets preachy real quick sometimes. I think it's a Pisces thing. Maybe it's a Libra thing. I don't know. All right. Page of Wands. So there's a message coming in. Ooh, I love this. So there's a message coming in. Something that was always written on the wall. This is a message. Something that was always written on the wall. Something that you've always kind of thought about, saw. It looked real, but it wasn't. Is becoming a reality. This is a message. You can touch it. You can touch it now. You can do something with it. You can physically proclaim that it exists. I don't know if this is something you manifested. I think the full moon's coming. Think about the last full moon in Capricorn. Where were you? What were you doing? What did you really, really, really want? What did you sit down and realize was changing? And look at what it might have brought you, because the thing that was there no longer exists. I don't know whose guide is all like philosophical, but I kind of like it. I get it. So we have a message coming in. Something is becoming real. And it's a rose. I got the goosebumps, and I'm feeling like it makes me feel young again. It makes me feel delicate. Sometimes we're so in the nitty-gritty, like we forget how delicate we are. Especially like when we feel like we need to rest on somebody and we don't have that person to just literally cry on to see our pain, to see our pain in order to affirm that it exists. I don't know. Something's going to become real out of this. It's almost like you're not sure about it at first, but you're going to do it. So we have 0, which is the Fool. But look at her. She's getting ready to go out. She's still in her comfy clothes. She got a little witch hat. Maybe she's taking some shrooms. I don't know. Cat's like, you go, girl. Or you go. Looking your best. The window's open. The breeze is flowing. It's like, I've been the hermit for a while, and I've been in my space. I didn't have very much, but now I kind of just want to go play with the universe. I think you're going to get an invitation to do something that makes you feel young again. And I think it's going to, something about this, something about starting this thing and where you're getting ready, something new. Something like, I'm not who I look different. On purpose. By the way, go follow Laws of 7 if you're watching this later. You have to look it up, Laws of 7. She has a wonderful website, and she offers really awesome little goodies that are so magical. Fairy mirrors with real moss. She does witches' bells. She does a lot of events in New York. So if you're in New York, check it out. She has her own YouTube. She has Instagram. She's big on TikTok. She was in journalism, so she like knows how to work that, and it's fun. It's a fun experience, and she's really badass at what she does. So go check her out. She does my readings. She keeps me in the know. Okay. All right. Whoa, we had a card here. So it's King of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So money might be a problem, right? We might be feeling, all right, I'm going to go to the mall, but like I don't have money. Like it's always kind of like window shopping for life. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride, right? Like, fuck. Sorry, excuse my language, YouTube. There's a dream here, though. There's something to be gained. There's a vision that is able to be had. Right now, you're so focused on yourself, you don't see the whole picture, right? In this mirror. Like, this is me. I'm going on this new thing, but I, like, maybe stay there a moment longer and vision yourself in wherever you're going. Whatever you're doing. This is a message potentially to manifest. Have you tried it? And I'm not saying just wishing and hoping. I'm saying make a goal. Seek the opportunities to satisfy that goal within those small little steps, and each movement forward will be greater and greater. It starts very small. But all this is saying is, like that candle, start the flame. Things will become a reality that you always kind of thought about doing, put off till tomorrow, but it pops out at you. The more that you decide what your dream is, and the more clear you are about your vision, the realer it gets, because it literally is everywhere. It's the yellow car when you bought a yellow car. You know what I mean? It's not as exciting as I make it sound, because it's actually a pain in the ass. But because then you have to like take the steps. You know what I mean? You have to like keep going. But I think this is amazing. I think that something's becoming a reality. You were curious about it at first. It never really was important. And I think regardless of wherever you are financially or stability-wise, I feel like I just got like, you're not going to be here for very long. Like, nothing dramatic, but I got like, I'm moving, so what? I don't know who's moving, but someone's moving. And that's no excuse to stay home. So make these things a reality. You have no idea where it's going to go. And I love that. Wherever you are, like, because it started off with our van, right? We decked it out. We had our special little room that was just for us, focusing on our little crafts and we're tinkering around. And then it turns into this thing where it's like, wow, I can play with the universe. Very cool. Let's see, do we want some oracles? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Then a new job. Probably something you kind of always thought about, but you never really did it. I say get clear. If this is anything for you, maybe, because we were doing Libra, is that with the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's kind of like that making it a reality thing. Oh my God, that seems like it would be $1 million. That seems like it would cost a fortune. But really, it's like, well, let's see what it really costs. Let's do some research. Let's do the numbers. Let's crunch the numbers. Let's pop out a Google Sheets. Don't even got to have the word software. And put down the list of things would cost, materials, you know. If you want to work from home, trying to see if I get anything. I think you'll like that. I think you would miss not working from home. Or is working from home phasing out? Mine is kind of phasing out too. I could have fought it, but I didn't. I really like my office. But I work 2 days from home. And hold fast. Hold fast for that. If you're looking for a work from home position. Yeah, so hold fast. There's not very many. But a lot of more, look up fintech companies, because a lot of those are operating strictly online. And they do it pretty well. The Cozy Witch. Yeah, new beginnings coming. It's coming. You're going to get a message. I don't know if you've applied for something. I don't know if you just were studying, like, because you got the Hermit, the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's like, ooh, that rattled me a little bit. I felt like it was my purpose, you know. But this is your opportunity to do this. And I think that if you keep looking for the roses here, you have, these are like potential callbacks, or these are all resumes, but there's one that's popping out and it's real. I have a good feeling about that, Mimi. All right, let's see. Kind of want to do Oracle. Oh, yeah, let's do, because I felt like that healing message earlier. Yeah, it's super possible. Also, look up contract jobs, like Howard Wright. Look up hybrid, or not hybrid, remote only contract positions. They might only be 6 months to a year, but worst case scenario, you can do unemployment while you find your next contract. Self-worth, self-love. Oh my God, this is so cheesy. So when this does happen, celebrate. Make sure to celebrate. I don't know, because the job search can be really daunting and dull, that when you actually land something, or when you're on like the 20th interview. I was unemployed for 5 months. To me, that's a long time. And I applied to over 200 jobs. Over. Easy. Had them on an Excel sheet. I even did an AI applier thing, and it was daunting. But the right one came and found me. But by that time, it was so hard to feel excited or happy or trust it. But taking that moment to like celebrate, I think, is important, is a part of the momentum and that change in energy, that shift. Self-love, self-worth. I feel like it's more of like, hey, I did this. They didn't choose me. I chose them, right? You're courting them too. You're seeing if you want to date them, right? Are we going to have a good relationship? Is this going to be healthy, or is this going to be toxic? It says, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? Really dig into your resume with the attributes that you can sell. And I'm saying dress them up a little bit. That's kind of the way it is now, isn't it? But it is true. It becomes you. Dress it up a bit. All right, we got kindness. I love that. All right, I'm getting kind of a warning message with this one. Not really a warning, but Here. I don't know why I was saying that, but here. Kindness. What I'm getting is don't be so aloof that you're not listening, right? Kindness is as simple as paying attention. Kindness is not being stuck in the clouds, remembering that you can have a wonderful day when someone's having a bad day. You can have a really bad day, but somebody's having a really wonderful day. There's something here, it's just saying like maybe in the next like week or so, just kind of be more attentive so that you can come off to the way you want. You can be however you want. But there's something here where you're like, oops, I was not paying attention. And they're like, it's okay, you know? Like, I don't know, it doesn't feel big. It's just like a small thing, but I don't know. Ugh. This incense is making me feel like I am a smoker again. Throat. I feel like half this deck is missing. Is that possible? Sure is possible. Found one. Hi, Lucy. Who's that? From Maslow to Maslow. Oh, Maslow. I faintly know that username. I don't know if you say the same. We'll get some messages for Libra going forward, maybe some confirmation, affirmation. What are they to expect for the next 2 weeks? Let's say 2 weeks. Let the guilt go. We got guilt in reverse. It's only there to make you feel, it's a test, it's a challenge. You're gonna get through it. This is that getting through it thing. Getting a lot of nausea. Dizzy. I'm also getting Phoenix. 70s? I don't know. So we have guilt and abundance. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire. In this physical reality, right? The rose is on the wall, it's in the wallpaper, but then it appears and it becomes real as I move towards it. Indecision. So you might have multiple choices, multiple options. Something's gonna be a little difficult and it's gonna be even more difficult because maybe you're hungover. Maybe, okay, maybe these are different personalities, you're unable to make a decision. And I feel like time's wasting, like time's going down the drain. Emotions in reverse, probably a good idea to like not be emotional. Separate it. I don't know, I don't feel comfortable saying that, but all right, abundance, is it okay? So you might get offered a job that's, you keep popping in my head. So you might get offered more than one job. So the one that's in the office pays more. Or what you want or what you need. Emotions are important. But you can always make a decision now. And then you can make a decision tomorrow. Just because we pick one thing doesn't mean we're married to it. You're just dating. You're just dating that job, right? You take it. Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you. I think that's so cool that we connected. I don't know where you are, Lisi. What do you want me to call you? I don't know. It's been interesting. I'm now all the way in Florida. Started in Colorado during COVID times. COVID just came in and did its thing, didn't it? All right, let's see. Who are we reading for now? What's your sign, Litzy? Litzy. I don't know why, but I'm annoying myself. You ever get in that like feeling? It's kind of negative, but it's kind of funny at the same time. I don't know if it's like a guide of mine that's like, seriously, like diva. But I can read for you, Litzy, if you're still here. Otherwise, let's just take it where it goes. I can roll a die. All right, rolling the die, rolling the die. Wait, I can only roll one die, and I'll roll this one. So this one has friend. I know, don't make fun of my artistic lack. This is your ex or somebody who's not in your life anymore for a reason. Love and heart space. Male, female, or masculine, feminine, or whatever that means to you. And then family. All right. Scorpio. X. Interesting. All right, well. So this is involving a Scorpio, and this could potentially involve somebody that used to be in your life. Somebody maybe that you still think about. Somebody who made a really deep mark, a really deep impression, right? There's something that was there, but they changed you. They changed you, which is not bad. You changed yourself because of them. I don't know. So I don't know if this is a thing, or this reading is for Scorpio, and it's about, or somebody where Scorpio is the ex. So put yourself where you belong. I don't know, I grabbed the After Tarot. Don't know why. Sag Cat cusp at 0 degrees. I'm a 0 degrees too. I feel like maybe we talked about this. Pisces, Aries, 0. So you're fire, earth. I am fire, water. So I'm steam. And you are smolder, or cinder. That's what you are. Think about it. All right. Teamwork. This is just what popped out. So I'm going to call this the overall energy, which is building something. You can do this all by yourself. It might take a little bit longer, but if that's, you know, even if you had all the skills necessary in order to do it. But how magnificent is it? When it's only for you versus something that's for everybody. All right, Scorpio, what's going on for you, Scorpio? And then we'll do an archetype card for the X figure. Ooh, look at that, Saggy card. So, Temperance. Even keel. Even keel, I've seen the dark side, but I can also claim the brightness. I've seen it all. I feel nothing. Ace of Cups. So I am present. That is freaking crazy. Let's just write some poetry, why don't we? Okay. All of a sudden I want to cry. It's like butterflies, but then you want to like cry. It's like you haven't, it almost feels parent-child. Reach. Out of reach. So we got the guide in reverse, shadow attribute. Places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So be careful who you entrust with your wounds, with your truth. The readers you listen to, the books you read, the self-help books even, like, don't even get me started. So the light attribute of the guide is apparently it represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. To me, there's so much in that sentence that is semantics, and you can take from it from what you want, from what you will. But the shadow attribute to a guide, the one that's more in the darkness, the one that's kind of unseen, misrepresented, misplaced. I'm getting like a lot of misses. It wasn't like that. So someone here, this card, is portraying themselves probably as somebody that they are not. or we're not, or they are misrepresenting you, or you feel misrepresented, whatever your truth is. Something might come to light, but the fact is this is the guide card. Guides are somebody there to teach us things. Guides are there to not really teach us things, but just to kind of point stuff out. What is a guide? What is a guide sign? It's something that either warns you, directs you, calls you. Like, think of signs, right? Guides, literally. And if it's in the shadow, you can't really freaking tell what it is. I'm getting blame. And something about money. Maybe someone thinks you owe them money. I don't know. That could be. It could be an old job. They could be the reason that you know, you could feel like they are the reason why you lost a position while you, which is so weird, Scorpio, because you're getting Temperance and the Ace of Cups. Free from it. It reminds me of a Sade song I heard today. I've got all the love I've got to give. I gave you love, right? I love that. That's so cool. So it's kind of like when you're learning from something that hurts you, or you're learning from hurt in general, you're still thankful. You still learned something. That person probably didn't mean to, or had no idea what the hell they're doing. But it's kind of cool. I don't know. Moving past it, carrying the truth and knowledge forward. There's nothing else there. So I don't know if someone's going to reach out to you, Scorpio, that maybe has a qualm, stirs up some old feelings. You're going to sit with it for a minute, see the light, see the dark, see the reality, see the falsity. And you're going to move past it probably with this cup overflowing of love. You're so different now. It has nothing to do with reality. It is something else entirely. Moving away, I'm moving past it. But damn, I learned so much. Look at all those swords. They're heavy. They're double-sided, double-edged. But you made it through. It looks like you made it through a lot, man. I think that, I don't know if this is part of that healing message where it's the smoke was moving, it was getting over something to get through it instead of going through it to get over it. Right? Because we never really get over anything. It's just kind of like, you get through it. You learn stuff. All right, let's get less preachy, please. What is exactly physically happening here? Something broke. Something's really hard. Something's really hard. You're struggling. You feel like giving up on a project, giving up on an idea. There's still some hope there with the leaves, the fresh greenery growing up. There's still hope here. And it's like something that you kind of carry with you as you move on. You take that last thing that you got to do and you move forward. Even though you can make it to the finish line, you get to drop the heavy things, like you still keep a piece of it with you so that you can be the messenger. The Page of Wands is the messenger. It's also a fire card, again. So it's very fast. You might get a message. You might be reliving karma or getting your own positive karma. Oh, damn. Look at that. To the Knight. It makes you build something beautiful. You've completed a task. Don't forget to feel the win. You did that. You did that. You're being watched. You might not think you might think that someone doesn't see what you're going through, but they see you. They see you very deeply. sometimes maybe you don't feel seen because you are deep, but you probably don't feel seen, but I think that you carry around that stick and it's got to come from somewhere. You carry around that thing where people are like, where the hell did you get that? You're like, I traveled 10,000 seas through fire and brimstone. You know, like, it's like, you don't have to tell the story. You got the stick. Let's see what it say. My guy used to come to me in a dream.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay, babe. Taking me up the steps at my grandma's house. Ooh, that's so cool. My friend Dharma, she would call that a spirit house. You should try to dream of that again. What did it make you feel? Like, what did you feel like? Was it like good feeling? Did it wake you up? I called her lady friend. This is my lady friend. That is cute. Lady friend. But, all right, Scorp, that's enough. That's enough. This is deep, okay? Someone sees that you're going through some stuff, that you went through some stuff, and that you came out, and you could be a totally different person, but this is who you're choosing to be. I think that they hold you in high reverence. I think that they know all you've got is love, right? And that's all you think about now. I think there's a peace here. It's not like a fountain bursting with ecstasy. It's literally peace. And I think that that is so beautiful. I like that. You got through it, making it to the other side. Hold those swords high. You're dropping the burdens because you're able to take whatever you need now and move forward. You only have to take what you need. You can let go of all that other shit. Okay, it's too heavy. All you need is the one stick. People see that. You become it. You become the wise one. And you're walking forward. You're humbled, but yet so motivated. I don't know, you might travel. I'm seeing some travel. You might pick up a little rendezvous in like Egypt or somewhere ancient. All right, let's see, who's next? Yeah, I love when, like, I can't even explain it. I have different guides, ancestors that come back. And I think I experience my own little piece of heaven every time. Whatever you believe, but like, to me, it's like reliving all your favorite things, like your favorite food, favorite restaurant, favorite environment, the way it smells in the air. Like, you're reliving it as if it's brand new every time. It's somehow reminiscent of something you've lived before, something you've seen and tasted and smelled, and it was oh so lovely, so you're excited about it, but then you taste it and it's brand new all freaking over again. But then it's like surreal. It's like not even real. That's that 3D stuff trying to creep in, right? The distractions, but it's oh so lovely. But then also it's so interesting. Like, some people come into your dreams and they don't say nothing, right? And all you have to do is be with them. Like, I have this one person that comes in my dreams and we literally just hang out. Just hang out. Don't talk. Sit next to each other. Do nothing. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. You also got the heart. Let's do this again. Scorpio has some strong energy. Again! What the hell? All right, we're doing the other die. Capricorn. And we got M. Could be male. Could be mother. Could be whatever you want it to be, really. Capricorn. What are we feeling for you? I just heard that. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I like it. Alright, Capricorn. You also got that. Okay, so let's just get you some themes to start out with. I'm not feeling particularly any of these decks for you right now. What is nice? Thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah. Even, like, it's so interesting how, like, this whole spirit energy, whatever you call it, thing is. It's like memories even. Energetic windows to some sort of lesson that you'll learn later. Like, through some of the hardest times in my life, I remembered something someone told me that had nothing to do with what I needed it for later. It's so crazy. Patience. We all love that word, don't we? I'm getting medical imaging. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Patience. You might have to wait for something in the most primitive meaning of that card. I think you're going to literally have to wait for something. Growth. There's that square again. Maybe you're waiting on buying a house. This feels extremely energetic though. Like when I'm seeing this moving. And it looks like it's moving really, really fast. It's like you can see it, you know? That's Capricorn. 1 + 1 = 2, damn it. I know what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna get there. Just gotta stay on the straight and narrow. We just gotta do it. Do the things the way that we're supposed to do it. I just wish everybody else would get their shit together. Like, that's pretty much what that is, right? Come on, you guys. See what I'm seeing. See what I'm seeing. See my vision. It's so funny. We all have our funny things. It's like so... They really are patient, though. Until they're not. Don't want to be there when they're not. Alright. Capricorn. I'm from Maslow. Alright, what is going on for Capricorn? Let's say for the rest of this month, next 2 weeks. Oh, I gotta look up that letter too. 2 of Swords. I was actually looking at this number 2 over here. I thought that was cool. The 2 of Swords. The person who is afraid to look, but they have to make a choice no matter what, because even not making a choice is making a choice, and you'd rather make that choice. Queen of Cups. Making the choice to see somebody eye to eye, to meet somebody, meeting of the minds, to gather your emotions. There we go. This reminds me of a friend that I used to have. She wasn't a Capricorn, but, and I thought I really appreciated it when I first met her, and how I saw how she like would greet people. And she was a reader as well, but far more gifted and from another time and dimension. But they would have people sit next to them, or people would come, they would sit down at the table, and she would say, "Thank you for sitting with me, sitting next to me today, for sitting with me today." Like, it was like different. Like, it hit different. And I feel like this is what that is. Like something's really hard, but you have to do it. And you have to go in with a level-headed mind. Know that you're beautiful. Know that you are going to be okay. You have mastered this. You've done this a million times. This is just another one. That's what I'm hearing. This is just another one. It's like the swords are literally holding up the sheath that you have to look through, the lens that you have to look through. There's no other choice. But you at least got to see a little bit of it before it happened, whatever the hell that means. We have the Chariot. This is an interesting chariot because you can't actually see the chariot, but it kind of depicts the fact that it's two dueling realities, right? You got the dark, you got the light, they got the left, got the right. It's dual. It's dual, but it's more like bilateral. I don't know how to explain it. Polar opposites. And polar opposites, when they get together, it's like the dust settles. I know that's not the meaning of this card, but that's what's happening. The dust settles, and who knows which way it's going to go. With the Chariot, you're balanced on both sides. You can see both sides of the equation. You can see both sides of the argument. You can move forward knowing full well that this decision you made was yours. And what was done to protect your heart. Okay? Two of Swords. Now the wheel is turned, right? You can finally move forward, move over, move through. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Another 10 years. Fixed signs. Might meet a Leo. That is so weird. Sorry. Time. You're on a new time clock. You're on a new time. You're on a new sense of time. Things are either moving faster or you're moving slower, or you're having to make these decisions in a much different way, much quicker. Something gets rescinded here. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You might have to drop a little coin. You might have to pick the lesser of two evils. So it's like you have to give up something. You have to give in order to keep moving forward. So I don't know what this is. If it's a toll, it could just be a toll bill. But it feels like an offering that you have to make in order to keep moving forward. It's like no matter what, you don't want to do it. But I think the fact that it's the Two of Swords, not the Two of Wands, this is something that needs to happen quickly. Time is of the essence with the Wheel of Fortune, which is to me associated with a time clock, essentially. Mayan calendar, whatever you want to look at, whatever you want to see. Two of Swords, it's not fire, but it's cold. It's not emotional. You have to make this decision. It's going to cost some money. Not very much, though. Not very much. And I feel like it's a small price to pay to keep the harmony. Right? So, it looks like you're going to have to make a decision. And you're going to have patience, I guess, because no matter what, this is taking you on a journey. So patience with the fact that you have to make a decision. Don't pile it on. Don't make, oh, woe is me. You know, it's still a choice. And then growth. So this is just another hurdle, but like you're going to get through. You're going to get to it. But it does look like a hurdle might come in the next 2 weeks where you have to make a choice. It might cost a little bit of money. But all that matters right now is that you're sitting pretty with your emotional stability. You are moving forward. It might be tumultuous. It might be messy. It might be a little cloudy at sometimes. But I think your emotions go hand in hand with how you make that decision. Gosh. Let me play with different cards. Oh. Okay. There's an M here. I'm going to pull out the Architect cards again. Minnie. Oh, I'm sorry. So do you like your name now? Oh shit, you're trying to buy a house. I'm trying to buy a house. I don't know where yet, but just paid off my car. Got some bills. My credit's good. Took me a while to get here. Okay. Okay, good. I love that. That used to be my nickname. One of my many nicknames when I used to do competitive cheer. But mine was not for fun reasons. Well, I guess it was. I kind of liked it. I was really bad at tumbling, so every time I fell, I made like a squeaking noise. And I had so much hair that I would literally put it on top of my head just to get it out of my face, off of my neck. And it would be like this big old thing. And it would like split into, I look like a Minnie Mouse. Mini. But I love it. I think it's cute. It made me feel adorable. All right. Capricorn, I don't know if you got a lot of Gemini. I don't know if there's Gemini happening up in your energy, or if it's just somebody, or maybe it's your North Node. You've got Monk and Nun. So we were looking at this M, and that's an M. That's so funny. Anyway, so we're looking at this individual, or this mirror that you're supposed to be reflecting off of that's going to affect your energy for the next 2 weeks. It probably has to do with this decision. Maybe you feel like you have to do the right thing, or you made a promise. Feels like a promise. So it's upright. So the light attribute of the Monk Nun card is a selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So doing something right because it's the right thing. Doing something hard. Not complaining, like just knowing that it's, I don't know, just doing it because it's you. Not because you want anything, but just because it's you. It doesn't change anything if you're truly in it, because you're not entering into a different space. It is you. So maybe there's a fight here to make that decision, because you know you signed up for this, right? This looks like a promise they're gonna have to come to. Might cost a little money, might maybe a little bit, whatever value is, like pride, something like that. Seeking every which way to like make it make more sense. I don't know. We got the dualistics here. We got the masculine, the feminine. Aware of each other, but not looking at each other, doing anything about it. I don't know. I'm perplexed. All right. Anybody else? Is it your North Node? Okay. That's interesting. So, I have Gemini in my house of communication. I think Gemini might be my North Node too, actually. I think it's mine too. Oh, I think my South is Pisces. But, interesting. So it's your South Node. So how long does it take you to make a really hard decision? And what part do you normally play in a conflict of 3 or more? Those would be my questions to a Gemini. Gemini North Node. I'm sorry, South Node. Because you've been there already. And we're supposed to learn from people who've been there already. All right, I want to pull some other... let's go back with the die. All right. Cancer. Cancer. Friend. So you could be dealing with a friend energy, camaraderie. I feel like this is potentially a friend that you've had since childhood. Or you can be your complete true self with this person. Alright, not doing that deck because it'll get weird. Let's do comfort again. Okay. really quiet. Like I could hear, before that printer started, I feel like I could hear like the air moving. That would be wind breaking. Friends for Cancer. And I feel like Cancer just went through a lot right now, lately, astrologically speaking. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have a lady that's in her plant shop, and she has all these beautiful plants, different varieties, hand selected. Is she shopping? Is she running the shop? I don't know. It says nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. Love it, nurture it. So it's really hard to love something when it's not loving you back, or it feels like it's not, like you're not getting the signs, you're not getting the, like, let's just see what that means. The High Priestess, Divination Witch, and she be pulling some cards. She got the moons behind her. I don't know why, this reminds me of my friend right now. I just got a song from Poison, I think. It's Sweet Emotion. Don't know. Amethyst could be important. So what I'm getting, like, okay, so the High Priestess, right? She's blind. She doesn't need vision in order to know things, to be aware, to understand. She doesn't have to see it to believe it. You know what I mean? So we got the two, it's a two card, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like, damn, did I make the right investment? Did I just waste a bunch of like money? Have I been putting all this energy into something that isn't working? Look at those fireworks. It sounded like a... When in doubt, your gut feeling, or your first gut feeling can't, or when in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Night, Mimi. Go to bed. Sorry, Mimi. Oh, sorry. Hi, Sandy. Sandy's here. Party is starting. I gotta go to bed soon too. Whoa, there you go. I just heard who that. Queen of Swords in reverse. Trying, oh geez, holding back, needing some time. Don't even talk to me right now because I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something and it's not gonna be emotionally soothing. I don't even wanna really like look at you right now because it might hurt your feelings. Like that's, I don't like it. It's like angry, but it's like cold. At least fire anger is like, feels like love. Sword anger feels like, I don't even know. Like you did something wrong, like for real. All right, so all jokes aside, you're going for something. It didn't work out very well. You're probably a little disappointed, but there's something here you know. You know. You need to stop telling yourself that you don't know. You need to stop asking other things and other people and whatever, because you do know the cycles, right? Pay attention to your cycles, right? There could be a cycle happening that you are in that you normally pay attention to, but you forgot. That's making it probably change your perspective to a more darker version of the truth. The Queen of Swords is more logical. It came out in reverse. So to me, that's like blocked. Blocked. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to acknowledge it. I don't want to do the math. I feel like this is you sitting in front of Spirit. Can't see her face. She's like, okay, well, there's a frog on her lap. To me, I feel like there's meaning there. I don't know what like witches used to do with frogs, but whoa, I don't know what that was. Frogs are supposed to be lucky, right? I feel like there's a timing aspect of whatever didn't work out. There's a timing aspect. It's like you threw a big party, but nobody comes. You know what I mean? Where the hell was everybody? Knight of Swords in reverse. Don't be too quick to make a decision here. Don't even do anything. I think that's the good thing. Like, don't go looking for the answer, because it probably isn't going to be clear even if it hits you in the face. Eight of Wands in reverse. Let things die down a little bit. Let things slow down. Might come into an all, like it might have been a lot of things all at once, and then it just stopped. And that's what you needed. It feels like something you needed. So Cancer, I think you just needed a moment. There's a lot of things on the table. Three of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Don't trick yourself into strategically planning the future, because that's not how it's going to happen. Rude. Five of Wands. It's a challenge. It's competition. There's competition in the way. Four of Wands in reverse. Unhappy. Circle. Like something in the foundation is rocks. So take care of your foundation, right? Get out of your head with this investment. Leave the plant, close the plant shop. It's over, close it, and just focus on all this. What makes you magical? What brings you to spirit? What happened when we didn't want anything from spirit and we just hung out with spirit? Because there's so much a part of us that's a part of what spirit gives us, because we're reflecting our reality off of spirit, that which is where we learn the lessons, and we can't learn authentic lessons if we are trying to force something, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. So I think there might be an argument at the home, or something that happens right when you're not feeling it, like at the worst time. At the worst time, somebody could try to pick a fight with you. So just be aware. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Do not feed the dinosaurs. And you'll come out on top. Six of Wands after all that shit. Damn, Cancer. It's going to get shady. It's going to get sketch really quick. You're going to think things are there that are not there. Seven of Swords. The truth may come out, but I think you're going to make it seem a lot bigger with all these extra thoughts, these extra swords you're creating in your head. Focus on what's right in front of you. Three of Wands, not what you're planning in the future. Five of Wands calls for a meeting of the minds. It's good to be around different people. It's good to be around people who are competitive. It's good to be around people that challenge you. Maybe talk to a mentor when you have trouble figuring something out. When listen. Listen. Like, if you're going to go to someone for advice, do it. Like, if it's like a trusted master, if it's somebody who's conquered something, and you're like, okay, how exactly did you do it? I will do it. Just try that one time. Trust it. Because there's something here. You're meant to do this, whatever you're doing. Building your own life, building this awesome thing that you're trying to create that's yours. That's your little piece of the universe, right? Six of Wands, you will get through this. Four of Wands in reverse. Just get back to the foundation. Something about birthdays. Flowers. Maybe a mom's birthday. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I don't know what the hell. Oh boy. I don't know. Do we want another one? Is there anybody here who wants me to read for a sign, or? I got all kinds of cards if someone has a burning question. I was thinking about coming on and just like, even reading for myself. And people would be like, yeah. And then later be like, okay, I did that. Didn't work. Or did work. You ever feel like you have to verbally process to truly understand something, and it's not the words that you're hearing, it's like the way they mesh together? Like, I don't know. I promise I'm not smoking weed. You would totally think I am, though. Or anything of the sort. Anyway, it was nice hanging out with you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know I've been gone. I've been dealing with a lot. Not necessarily all bad. You'll see me start changing again because I'm getting back onto my healthy lifestyle. I lost like 50 pounds before I moved. And then my mother passed away. And then I just kind of moved across country, ate everything, and then here I am. So here to show you that it's possible. So this is where I am now, and you will see, and I'm going to live a lot longer because of it. I mean, this is my lesson to not binge eat when I'm sad. And not because I don't like the way I look. I think I'm dang beautiful. It's a matter of, damn, I want to go run around with my dogs in the dog park, and I want to feel good in the morning. I want to do yoga and be bendy again. Like, that's where we're going to go. That's where I'm going. But yeah, thank you for listening. I hope that these messages help in some way. They definitely help me. They help me figure out a lot of things that you can't really just like learn in a book, or it's almost like, I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Sandy. You're beautiful. All right. I love you, beautiful people. I'm gonna go have the most amazing, awesome dreams and work on my superpowers, and you should too. Right now, I'm working on my telekinesis in my dreams. It's awesome. Or I'm hanging out with spirit or old friends. Hopefully. But sending all the love. I'll talk to you later.